an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. This recording is supported by Disability Rights UK. A cycle session led by Kath Finn. Please note that you'll need some form of stationary bike with controllable resistance for this session.
Linda, I'll come to you, but we actually need to start doing something because we've had 5 minutes of training. So this was in the plan and I've been watching the clock. So we now want 2 minutes of medium hard and then 1 minute of a bit harder than that. And this is part of your warm-up. So we're going to do this twice. So that'll be 6 minutes of work. And I need to get a clock.
It's warmer today, isn't it?
It is.
Freezing here.
It was cold here today.
Frost this morning.
A bit warmer.
Yeah, we had lovely sunshine yesterday, but today was cold.
Was that Liz saying frost?
Yes.
Yeah, because my mum's like north of you at Alnwick Way. We had really strong frost this morning. Right, we're off. So you're in your first 2 minutes where you should be working medium hard. And we're also thinking about our cadence, which should be about 90. Obviously, that well-known cadence, but it will take a while. So I'm not going to put it on yet because, like, when you first get on the bike and start moving, sometimes the cadence takes a little while to come up. And if it's any, I shared your pain. I was on the turbo this morning.
Yes, but did you do any work from there? I'll just sit on it.
Oh, I sat on it and looked at the beautiful view. No, I did 6 times 5 minutes at 140 watts with 30 seconds rest in between. So I did do some work. And that brought me into about effort level 6, maybe 7 bit, 6, 7. So yeah, I was working. Yeah. Right, we're now going into our second minute. And I've just gone for a run and that was easy, but it was 5 miles.
That's good.
I turned out, shouldn't have turned out yet.
It was really nice, actually. Yeah, I heard owls and I saw geese and ducks and swans. And yesterday I ran and saw deer. That was really nice.
This is a nice distance, isn't it? It's sort of, you know, you feel like you've done a bit more than a 5K, sort of thing.
I actually, I would have quite happily stopped at 5K and I was like, oh God, he's got 8 to 10K in the diary. I'd better do that. Okay, you're in your last minute, so we need to go a bit harder. I'm intrinsically lazy. I just like going out and having a nice time looking at the view. And then I turn into a race machine. I'm not lazy when I'm racing. And you're halfway through a minute where you should be working fairly hard.
What are you having for tea, Kath?
I was supposed to be cooking mince for my mum, but we've been so busy she's going to cook it. And baked potato and broad beans and possibly avocado for starter because we found some in a shop today.
Very nice.
And we all are now going back to medium hard. So you should have been working fairly hard and now we go back to a little bit easier but not dead easy, so about a 6. So I had eggs and toast for breakfast, then I had yogurt and nuts and bananas, and then I had soup and cheese and bread. Oh, but we went out and had little sausages. And then, did I have yogurt again? Yeah, I did. Then I had yogurt again after running, and then again have dinner. Okay, halfway through this minute. So you're going to have 2 minutes where we should be on medium, and I'm also going to get the TikTok. It's my computer, so you won't be able to hear it, but I will. And and it's on 100, so I better not do that to you. Right, go. Tick tock, tick tock, tick
Oh, that's
tock,
faster.
tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So that's 90. So you want, every time you hear me say something, you want one of your knees at the top of the pedal stroke. Tick tock, 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 tick tock. And if you need to slow it down a bit, slow it down a bit. And I can't see you tonight. You probably just need to keep going. It's a good way of offloading your muscle slightly to sometimes to go fast. I know I'm avoiding power when I go that little faster on my cadence. So you're coming up to the end of the second minute, and then we're going to be in your 1 minute of working pretty hard. So not flat out sprint, holding this tick-tock pace, but a little bit more resistance. So you should be puffing a little bit, and off you go. So it's got a little bit harder. So you should be kind of 7, 8, puffing a bit. It's quite hard work, but holding that pace. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Nice, Dan, that's great. You've slowed a little bit. That's better.
Well, because, and I don't know why I got confused over your TikTok. I'm doing the same knee coming up with the tick and the tock.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Super speedy.
I've done that for a long time, actually.
Oh,
No,
So
it's
how-
TikTok, so alternate knees.
Yeah, my apologies. So how, okay, and that should be a harder bit. So you should have found that you are slightly warmed up so that you and could have hit that 90 reasonably easily. Mine's a bit scratchy when I first start, but now we should be feeling fairly fluid. We're going to, instead of doing just 10 seconds fast firing, we're going to do 30 seconds and then have a minute's rest. And we're going to do that 3 times. And this bit is kind of the end of your warm-up. So don't worry about your cadence for the 30 seconds. This is sprint, so you can go as fast as you like. Don't get any slower than that TikTok though.
Yeah.
Because you want lots of momentum, lots of speed, lots of power. So are you ready?
With what
3.
resistance?
What am I doing?
You're
With
doing
what
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the resistance?
Quite a hard resistance. This is
Okay,
hard
okay.
work,
We
but
doing it?
hard enough so you've got enough
Yeah.
resistance to push against at a high cadence. So you're turning your legs around quite quickly.
Okay. Okay.
And it feels like hard work. 3, 2, 1.
Right, already
off you go.
started.
Well done, Linda. You'll just do extra.
I thought we'd finished earlier.
No. Can't be doing that. I like your try style though.
she'll be off to put her dinner on in a minute.
Yeah, you should be able to speak, Liz. You should be working too hard. You've got 10 seconds left. Yeah, she's got a camera off. I can't see if she's gone to make her dinner or not.
Have I really? Have I really?
3, 2, 1. It's
that
fine,
video really
Linda.
off?
No, what
Just-
we're doing.
Just keep pedaling. Stay on your bike. Don't worry about it. You can hear me. That's fine. Well, I can hear you anyway. So we've got a minute of recovery. So you should need this minute. You should be going, oh, thank goodness it's got easy for a bit. And then we're going to go fast again. Diane, does that feel really weird when you slowed down?
Yes.
I'm really sorry. I've been looking at your leg speed for ages going, God, that's really fast. Gosh, you can turn her legs over quickly.
On the one leg all the time.
So I think maybe I need to start being more direct and just go, Diane, slow your legs down.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got 10 seconds. We want 30 seconds hard work, fast turnover, quite high resistance. 3, 2, 1, and go.
That
You can
was
turn them over really quickly here, Diane, if you want.
hand up the resistance a lot. And, wow.
Yeah, go for it. 15 seconds gone.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gone. Oh no.
Tired legs from swimming today. But
I'm glad you've been using them.
good, good, good.
3, 2, 1, and relax for a minute. And again, you should need it. And it's Lizzie's heavy day, so she should be feeling quite tired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've done 50 burpees today.
Oh my
Ah.
gosh. I think I can do about 5.
Not all at once, but in a cardio session thing. So
Wow. Was that
Yeah.
online or was it in the gym?
in the gym, yeah,
Brilliant.
Did you have to jump at the top or not?
I try.
Half a minute of easy.
Swimming. They had a less lane today. It was annoying. At the
Yes,
swimming pool, so there was more people in one lane. It was annoying.
that is annoying. That must be really annoying for you
Yeah.
trying to navigate around them.
I have
Okay,
my-
nearly ready. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go.
I have my own lane and I still zigzag all over the shop.
Ah, that's all right if you've got your own lane though.
Yeah, I did.
I get my own lane as well.
It was only not many in the group, that's all.
10
Sometimes
seconds. Focus on working.
I'm working.
Good. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. So hopefully we're reasonably warmed up and we've managed lots of things apart from finding out what Linda's gone off to cook for tea.
I've got chicken and barbecue sauce and broccoli.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah. That sounds great. This is good stuff. I can't believe it's nearly the end of February because we finished the end of March. I'm distraught.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
We'll protest.
We are going to do, we have to protest the 2 UK Sport England, because they funded it. So we're going to do overgeared efforts for 2 minutes. So you remember that's the one where we do a cadence of 60. So I'll give you a really slow tick tock. So we slow it down. So each time there's a tick, alternate knees and a tock. So your tick is your right knee, your tock is your left knee.
there you go.
And you have quite a difficult resistance. So you are pushing power through the pedal and you want to feel your glutes working and your quads working. So it should be quite hard work. We're going to do it for 2 minutes and then we're going to stand up for a minute and then we're going to have a rest. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. Happy?
Okay.
I know you're happy.
Comprende.
Yay! Okay, let's take that down.
Up.
60. So resistance up. Off you go. You have 2 minutes and your tick tock is this. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Now, Diane, you're going to find this unbearably strange.
Now, turning this up hard.
Yes, but the secret is you need really good resistance so that you've got something to really, really push against. And you shouldn't necessarily be breathing hard, but you should feel like your muscles are working. So you're grinding up a hill.
I don't think I've ever had a resistance this high. Probably is.
Well, that's good. I'm feeling really guilty. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, you go through a minute. Now, I'm really going to miss these, but the sun will be out and you'll all be outside, hopefully, doing this stuff. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. 45 seconds. That's looking good. Oh, that's looking really good. And I can see Tracy's really concentrating and focusing on trying to put lots of power in. And I want to ask Esther where she's been, but I'm going to wait. She looks like she's concentrating really hard.
Yeah.
We don't have enough rest to catch up on all the gossip. 10 seconds. And
Are we doing the same cadence stood up?
ease up. No, do whatever works standing up, and actually you're going to have a little bit of a break to sort your gears out and everything. So spin your legs around, take your resistance off, move around, and in 15 seconds time, ready to stand up. And that standing up, you want whatever works. You have to work out what you need in order to get.
How long do we have to stand up for?
A minute. 3, 2, 1, stand.
Swing your hips.
Woohoo! Who's got there? It's Teresa with the hula hoop on the back. And she ride a bike and hula the hoop at the same time. You've got just over half a minute to go. Nice. Try, if you can, to get the focus through your legs and not through your arms and shoulders. But assuming your bike's steady, you can pull up to the opposite. So like you're riding a hill. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Have half a minute relaxing, and then we're going to go back to overgeared.
I've got to get my jumper off.
Hey! Signs of success when people are taking stuff off.
This really gets my heart going.
What, the standing up or just the whole thing?
This sort of hill climb and then standing up after.
Right. That's quite interesting. Are you ready to hill climb again? 3, 2, 1, go. Slow your cadence. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Resistance pretty high. Really pushing through your legs. Really making your glutes work. Nice. Well done, Diane. It's great. I've got some really good faces. You can see Teresa like really focusing the legs, and that's what it looks like. Can't see your legs, but I can see your head. And Liz, I can see your whole head. Sometimes I remember we used to see the top of it. You can see your head bouncing around.
Washed it, especially tonight.
Ooh, I need to wash mine. Got another minute.
If they can't see me, I am working.
Oh, I can just about hear that. There's a little catch in your voice there, Linda.
Oh, and it's not Pancake Day today.
It's Valentine's Day.
No.
Oh,
Next week, last week we're saying it was Pancake Day as well.
I thought it was.
45 seconds.
Next
Hey,
week.
you guys who are talking, come on, get that gear going.
I can see Pangaea.
we must be there now.
You got 30 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how my guides know when I'm really running hard and I can't.
And you got 10 seconds left, and then you've got a little break. Only a little break. And 3, 2, 1, and you've got your half a minute before you stand up. Oh, I'm glad there's a few groans. That's good. But Linda, just the fact that you're sitting on a bike hopefully, and not on the sofa, turning your legs round means you're like streets ahead of
laying
half
on
the
the
rest
floor,
of the
laying on the floor doing a bike action with my legs.
You could just be lying on the sofa and joining in the chat for all we know. Okay,
Yeah.
are we ready to stand up? 3, 2, 1, go. Lovely. Excellent. But you are just coming up to half a minute, so you still have a little bit to go. And this shouldn't be quite as deadly a session as last week. Last week was seriously hard.
Ah, I missed it. Good.
3, 2, oh no, sorry, you're only halfway through. Esther, you can always do it on catch up.
Yeah. But now that you told me. Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and down. Half a minute, and then we're doing one more set of that. So you've got another 2 minutes of hard coming up. Last week was lots of sprinting at different for different lengths of time. And poor Steve.
Oh, last week, yeah.
He's not on tonight. I think we might have frightened him off. He did absolutely turn himself inside out. Okay, overgeared. 3, 2, 1. So that's nice and slow. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to have to find some alternatives to TikTok.
Left and right. Left and right.
Ooh, left, right, left, right,
No, I'm
left, right. And if you've got it the wrong way round, it's really disconcerting.
What about
Half a minute.
On, off, on, off.
No, I don't want you stopping working every half a second. So you've got about just over a minute for that lovely, strong pushing. Another 15 seconds or so. Three, 2, 1. Half a minute.
Oh, you can turn it down a bit now. Not move the pedals. That's it.
And nearly ready to stand up. This is your last minute of standing. 3, 2, 1, and up you go. Half a minute gone. In your last half a minute. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and chill. There you go, easy as that. Obviously, we're only halfway through, so we can't stop at that. So we're going to now move on to a bit of medium hard work with some hard work on the end. So we're going to do 2 minutes of medium hard, or maybe 3 actually. Let's try 3. And then 30 seconds at the end, really going for it. And then a rest.
What
So
do you
the
mean spin at the end?
Yeah, so it's a fast cadence. So you're turning your legs over quite quickly, but there's a lot of power going out as well. So
Yeah,
it's
at the end, though.
at the end, only for 30 seconds. So we're doing 3 minutes of kind of medium effort, pretty working. And then the last bit, you have to kind of gather all your resources together and go for it for 30 seconds. And we're going to do 3 of those. All right. Did I need that? I do need that. It's 6 o'clock. Okay, well, off you go. 3 minutes, medium hard, which means you could possibly talk, but not too easily. And your cadence should be 90.
Oh, I better turn it down.
Eeny, meeny, eeny, meeny,
Miny.
eeny, meeny,
Miny,
eeny,
mo.
meeny.
Meaning,
Peekaboo, peekaboo.
No, there's 3 in there, Liz. Peek,
Oh yeah,
boo,
sorry.
boo, peek, boo, peek, boo, peek, boo. So on each peek or boo, you should have alternate knees coming up. Peek, boo, peek, boo, peek, boo, peek, boo. I quite like that one.
Sticky toffee, sticky toffee.
No, that's too long. I'm just going to settle for cat, dog next time. Right, you're a minute through.
Just remind me, I bought a chocolate bar and I haven't eaten it.
Oh, there's a treat. You might need that midway, Linda, if you run out of fuel. You get a bit whiffly round the edges.
I'm too
Okay.
busy digging my garden.
Is anyone here under 40?
No, we're the 40. No.
No.
But that's so kind.
Okay, in that case, you all need to think about eating lots of protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, particularly after 50s, women start losing quite a lot of muscle. And when we exercise, it's quite hard to rebuild that muscle without sufficient protein. So that's a really important part of diet, particularly as we get older as females. And it's quite a lot. Like I'm going 6. So I would say from kind of 55 onwards, you want to be looking at about 2 grams a kilo of body weight. You've got 1 more minute. And a chicken breast is 20. So if you're 60 kilos in weight, you need to be eating about 120 grams of protein a day.
Not much, is it?
It's huge.
It's a lot.
It is.
That's 6 chicken breasts, Linda.
All right.
Oh my God.
Equivalent of
All right.
So,
Yogurt's
protein,
got a lot in,
yogurt,
hasn't it? Yogurt.
chicken, fish,
Cheese.
nuts, cheese, eggs are amazing.
Yeah, I tell you what, I like peppered mackerel.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
really
you can
good.
you can eat that from the packet. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Right, you've done your 3 minutes, and that went quick. So you're into your 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fast 30 seconds. No talking for 30 seconds. You should not have enough breath. Absolutely shouldn't, and don't laugh. I can see Teresa trying not to laugh. 15 gone. Well done. Dan's going for it. Brilliant. That coat looks really smart from here. It might be a fleece, but it looks like you've gone riding in your best pub jacket. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Okay, lovely. Half a second rest, and then we do it again.
Half a second.
Sorry, half a minute. Now I frightened you all. Half a minute, so that's time to stand up or have a quick drink or maybe take the coat off. 10 seconds left.
You were just teasing us, weren't you?
So I had some proteins because there was some parmesan in my risotto.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. So you're into your medium hard, so pretty hard. And 13 says, so today in terms of protein, I had 3 eggs this morning. Then I had yogurt and nuts. Then I had soup with meat and beans and cheese for afters. Then I had yogurt again after my run, and now I have mince tonight. And if you're vegetarian, it's really difficult. So if you think you can't eat more, you can reduce the carbohydrate. So your pasta, your cakes, biscuits, potatoes, and increase your protein.
Yeah.
Then when I'm hungry, I also need to eat more.
Omelets are good, aren't they? I like omelets.
Omelets are great, yes.
Yeah.
So you've got a minute gone, so you've got 2 minutes left before we go hard again. So, but this should still feel like you're working.
I eat too much saturated fats in the form of bacon and chorizo sausage.
Oh,
Love chorizo sausage.
yes, I eat too much in terms of like the fat in cheese and butter, and yes.
Yeah, I had soft cheese and salmon mixed together, but lots of cheese. Philadelphia cheese.
Yeah, that's good. I like it too. Cream cheese and salmon is very good. I love
Esther, yeah. My kind of girl. Yeah, cream cheese and smoked salmon is like a bit of a celebration meal in our house. One of my sons loves it.
I had that for my lunch.
Oh, delicious. 1 more minute at this, so there should be some effort. Remember your legs as well as your tongues. Lovely. About half a minute. "15 seconds, and then you're ready for 30 seconds of working really hard.
I feel like I'm working really hard now.
Okay, just take it to that next level. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, well done. Excellent. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds of relaxing. And this is going very quickly. You've got 15 seconds left. And then we go for medium hard for 3 minutes again. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Lovely. There's a swimming weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
Up with us. Is anybody on it?
No.
Yeah.
Linda is.
Linda is. Brilliant.
So if you want to see me next week, I'm at the bottom of the pool.
I will hear all about it next week. Paddy's working on it and I'm not volunteering because I kind of missed the dates, didn't come to me for whatever reason. So
yes,
I am at somebody's.
Paddy said I could take it easy between now and then.
Yes. So you've got lots of energy for the weekend. That's a good idea. Okay, you're going through your first minute. because the weekend should be quite hard work in terms of, because you'll be concentrating and trying to really think about things, and that's quite tiring. 2 minutes. We've got the mouse back. It's so much better with the mics on. I've certainly really appreciated being able to chat.
Yeah.
You know, you're not getting much response because we're all.
It's taken 40 minutes, but finally there's a bit of hush. Okay, 1 more minute.
If you're doing breaststroke in the swimming pool, how many strokes does it take to get to the end for a length?
I have no idea.
Right.
Sorry, I don't do anything with breaststroke really. So I'm not at all sure. 20 seconds. Crawl, you get a vast variety.
How would you do, Kath?
On a really good day, I've got it down to about 17.
Really? 25-metre pool?
Yeah. It was about 21, and then I went to Colin Hill and he kind of told me what to do. And on a not so good day, it's now about 19.
How did you get it that low?
2, 1, sprint.
Is that one arm? No, do you count one arm when you're doing it, or count 2 arms?
I count 2 arms.
Flipping heck.
Sprint, 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 sprint. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, well done.
My head.
Right. Have a little bit of a relax. And yeah, it's 2 arms. I am 5'9", which probably helped.
Oh, that might help a bit, yeah.
And I mean, Colin's just got me to, I wouldn't say slow my stroke down. He's got me to keep my arm in front. He's changed the timing of how I use my arms. So I'm not gliding, but I'm keeping my arm in front of me. And I've now got my arms in front of me on the screen because I can't work this out without doing that. While I bring my other arm over.
So yeah.
Rather than, because I used to pull my arm back straight away, do the pull of the catch.
Yeah.
And my other arm hadn't come over, so I would end up with no arms in front of my head. So if I keep my arm in front, bring my other arm over until it's in the water,
push,
and then pull it back. It means that my stroke becomes much longer because I'm still being held up at the front, and I've still got a streamlined shape. Whereas if I've brought my arms back and my head is the bit that's most in front of me, then that head is like, doesn't really go through the water very well.
How many strokes do you do, Diana?
Sorry?
Diana, how many strokes do you do?
Not very many. I can't do crawl. Well, I can, but I can only get sort of halfway, or I'll do a length sometimes, but it depends whether I'm concentrated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But if I can just go, do crawl, I can do 3 strokes, breathe, 3 strokes, breathe, and I can probably get to the end.
Yay!
But if I start to think about it, I get a bit of a dizzy on, if you know what I mean. And that is, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I twisted my head too far to the left, or whatever it is.
So do you swim mainly breaststroke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I started swimming like not very long ago, really. I mean, I could always swim breaststroke, but up out of the water. Whereas now I've got my goggles on and I'm in the water properly, and do you know what I mean? So it was easy to sort of get to do that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The hard starting to do crawl, and I'm getting faster and more practice at doing my breaststroke, so that's quite, I'm straightforward at that. Do you know what I mean? All right, but saying that, I'm not very fast, but that'll just come with practice, won't it? And a bit tweaking technique and stuff. But it's the crawl that I'm. But you know what I mean? When you've got an hour session, you spend some of the time doing that, but it just fuzzles your head for a bit, because it's quite hard work, intense, isn't it? Mentally.
It is, yeah, really,
Lots of
really
feedback.
hard. You got to think about every single stroke you're doing, and there's so many bits to think about. Okay, you've had a really nice little bit of time there where you're spinning out. And we're actually, well, we're not too bad at the minute. We're actually in the last 15 minutes or so. So this week I'm not going to do anything too serious. I just, because something Liz said ages ago about thinking about your technique. So this week we're going to think a little bit about our technique.
Alice and Sean #shorts. Recommended. Quotes within 10. Attachment.
While your legs are quite tired. So again, it's a different kind of stimuli to your muscles, because normally we've done it at the beginning of the session. So I just want you to keep both feet on the pedals, but really think about your right leg. And I just want you to do a little bit of pedaling, thinking about pushing your right leg over the top of the stroke. So when your knee's at the highest point, just before your knee gets to the high point, I want you to be already thinking of pushing that foot straight forwards, as if you're almost kicking steps in snow. So as soon as your foot comes up towards the highest part, before it gets to the highest part, you already want to be trying to push that. So I just want you to think about that little part for 30 seconds with your right leg. So just think right leg only, off you go, thinking about the top. And I don't mind what speed, needs to be like not something silly like 40. You need to have enough momentum to turn your feet round and to really be able to put that force on. I'm going to let it run a little bit. I've done it for 30, but just keep going, because I was still talking and just thinking about that force.
It's like you're cycling one-legged.
Yeah. We will do the other one. Okay, now just stop thinking about either and just turn your legs around, because the next bit we want to do is think about, we'll do the same leg. You've pushed it across the highest part of the stroke, and now we want to think about really forcing it down. So we're now looking at the main part of the pedal action where most of the power is. So you're pushing across the top, and then you're pushing down with all your might in your quads and your glutes. You might find that you need to put the resistance up. You want it to be quite smooth, but you might find with the increase in power that you're getting through thinking about it, that you actually need a bit more resistance. So right leg only, really thinking about pushing down hard. So you're really focused on that muscle action of pushing the pedal, pushing all that force through the pedal. Brilliant. Yay. Okay.
Oh, my leg aches.
30. Yeah, just pedal without thinking about anything again. Both legs equal, just spin it around. So we've done across the top bit and we've done the push down. Now those are the two main bits that generate power. And then the third bit we think about is the bit of coming across the bottom of the stroke. So when your pedal is nearest the floor, that's the bit we're thinking about this time. And it's not hugely forceful, but the action is almost like you're trying to scrape mud or dog poo or something off the bottom of your shoe. So you still want momentum. So it's not as if you just push it down and then forget. Because if you push it down and then forget, if we mapped your pedal stroke, it would look like a bit of a clunky square. And what we want is a lovely smooth, not circle, but more oval. So we still want to keep the momentum bottom. So again, for about half a minute, think about just the right foot, the bottom of the stroke, pulling back. It's easier if you've got some form of clip on, otherwise you might pull your foot off the pedal. But you want to be just thinking about that pull back. So back towards the back of the bike, not up. Like you're scraping mud off. Your mum's going to shout at you if you come in the house with it on. So you're scraping the mud off. Nice. Okay. And just nice and loose pedaling again, nice and relaxed. And there's a bit of the stroke that we haven't really thought about, which is when that right foot comes from the very bottom, when the pedal's nearest the floor, back up towards the top. And we're not really going to do very much with that. There's a little bit of hamstring action and a little bit of calf, but not that much, and it doesn't really generate force. So the momentum of the front bit of the stroke, and if we get the bottom bit pulling back a little bit, that will almost spin your leg around, so your foot and the pedal come back to the top. So it's not a real focused action by any of your muscles, but that whole circle wants to be nice and smooth and fluid. So we now want to do the other side, or it will feel left out. And you do get unbalanced, because you said, oh, it's like pedaling with one leg. So obviously if we only did one side, that wouldn't work too well. So we want to go back to the beginning, and we're going to think about the left leg. We are going to pedal with both feet on the pedals. So the right leg will still work, but I want you to really think about and focus on the left leg. And we want to be focusing again on the top, the first bit of the stroke, which is when the pedal is nearest the ceiling. And so you just before it gets to its highest point, you already want to be thinking about putting power in. So you're going to really push across the top part of the pedal stroke. So we'll do half a minute, left foot, very top of the pedal stroke, pushing forwards. So you're kicking somebody that you really don't like with your toe, if that does it for you, or kicking into snow to make steps. That's another good analogy. Apparently you don't kick a football with the point of your toe, so we can't use that. Really pushing forwards across the top. Nice. Okay. And just let them spin. Because even at that, you're asking your brain to do additional work that it's not used to doing when it's tired. And your brain uses more glucose than your muscles, really. If it's working, it uses a huge amount. Which is one reason I'm not really a fan of the keto diet for endurance athletes, because I from my reading, believe that we need carbs in some degree. We don't run well off them without. So the next bit we're going to think about is that left leg pushing down. So we've really driven it across. So we've already got momentum, and then we're really using all our muscle power to push down. So play with the resistance if you need to, and spend half a minute just thinking about pushing that down, pushing it down, and really using some of your muscle power. Left leg only, really focus on that left leg. Lovely. Okay, and loosen them all off. And just like, it's the equivalent of giving yourself a bit of a shake. Oh, just stop thinking. Like when you swim and you're like, I'm just going to swim now. I'm not going to think about anything. I'm just going to move my arms.
Where's Jill these last few weeks? You know, Jill, I don't know what's their name, the other Jill.
Oh, Jill Bunyan.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she's up to. I met her last week, which was really nice because I met her like face to face as opposed to, I do know her, but I don't usually see her very often. So I don't know where she is this week, but last week we were in a puncture repair workshop together, which was really good. So we want that last bit on the left foot of scraping the pedal back. So right when the pedal is nearest the floor, so the third bit of the stroke, you want to be just pulling your foot back more or less level, so you're getting all the mud off it before you go and stand on your carpets. And we just want to think about that part of the stroke on your left leg. I get great body positions watching on here. Really good. Don't take that out of context. Right, loosen those legs off, just spin them, be happy.
We're all quiet now. Happy.
Yeah, well, we're nearly done. I'm just going to do a little bit of, we're just going to pedal and pedal at 90. I'm not going to get you to do any hard work or anything now. I will give you a TikTok for 90, just so you can plug yourselves into it. And then I'll talk to you about thinking about putting that power on across the top and pushing down. And we'll see what happens. So we're not going to work particularly hard. We're just going to think about what our muscles are doing and try and get them to fire efficiently. So to start pushing down as soon as they can. So just pedal. I'll put do that. So we've got tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So we've got that kind of cadence. Looking good. Okay, try to keep that kind of speed with your legs and think about, for both legs, thinking about pushing over as your foot gets to the top and then really pushing down. And you might find if you need to change your resistance too. So we've got tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So that's the speed you want to keep. You're really thinking about firing those muscles as early as you can. That's good. Nice. Lovely. And just relax, spin. Did anyone find that you needed to put your resistance up?
Yes, yeah, I did it straight away.
Yeah, brilliant. So that shows you the difference that working on having a really efficient pedal stroke can make to the amount of power you can put out.
Yeah.
It might have been a little bit harder work, but hopefully it wasn't real harder work. You didn't suddenly go, oh my God, I'm sprinting, I'm going to fall over. But the biggest thing that people miss is that part at the very top of the pedal stroke, when your pedal is nearest the ceiling. The faster you can get your foot to put power on, then the more efficient you'll be. Because if you think of that's 12 o'clock, sometimes you can't get power on. People don't bring power on until 2 or nearly 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
You've lost like a whole quarter of what you could do. So that's just a little bit to think about. And I thought I'd just play with that at the end of tonight. So there you go. You've had a real mixture of a session there. And it's 8:30. So nice.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And that was a
Thank you.
Oh,
big
thank you.
contrast to last